Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I had a thought, right? I just filmed my June wrap up, which you can check here or link below here, I'm not sure. And I genuinely was like, oh, I might start a vlog next week. Do you know, reading vlog, I read a happy place, not happy place, funny story or Tress the Embassy or something. Literally just said it in that video. Yeah. Anyway, literally just said it in that video. And then I just thought, why don't I just start one now? Like, I'm only like 20 pages into Summer at the Kindness Cafe by Victoria Walters. This is a book that I intended on reading last summer and I didn't get around to it. So literally the first week of June, I was like, right, I'm starting this. But then I started Ruthless Vows and finished that instead. But we're not too far in. Today is what date is it? I don't know. Right, so today is the 10th of June, so we're not too far in, we're just the beginning of summer, so why not, do a reading vlog for this book. 20 pages in so far, no complaints. In fact, I like the writing, I find it quick to read. I literally read that in like 10 minutes because I was putting it on before Love Island, which I love, so I'm sorry, I know a lot of people don't like it, but it's mindless escapism, which I feel like is always necessary, isn't that why we read books? Anyway, what I like to do with Love Island as well is I like to do like a pamper. So when it's on, I only generally watch it during the week because I don't actually enjoy watching the best bits or any of that. That might change, but I never really do. So what I like to do is I like to get my skincare. I like to do like a whole skincare thing. I like to get like chocolates or hot chocolate or, something really nice as well to make. And then, so I like to have nice food, skincare. And then I like to do kind of alternative masks. By alternative, I mean doing different masks at different times. So like one day I'll do a face mask, maybe another day I'll do a hair mask, I'll do a foot mask, I'll do a bump mask, I did the bump mask last week, so for any pregnant girls out there, I'll show it to you in a minute anyway. I'll show it to you in a while. And it's like, or I'll put a photo here because I'm too lazy. If you are like I'm almost 7 months pregnant. I'll be 7 months pregnant this week on my changeover day, which is Wednesday. And for those of you who are pregnant, like 7 months, you realize how you just hate moving because it's so awkward. It's not so easy. Like, I'm sitting on the bed right now, which means I'd have to get off the bed to go and get it, which is just over there, and then get back on the bed and then get back into a comfortable position just to sit. You have to plan things like moving. So I will put a picture here, and I think it's like Mum to Be or something, and I got it in Aldi, and I got 2 of those masks, and then I got I got more because one of my best friends was pregnant as well, got her mask too, and I got the oil as well. Now luckily, touch wood, I have no stretch marks as of yet, but I believe stretch marks are genetic, anyway. I think, well, maybe not fully genetic, but I feel like genetics has a big part to play in it. So my mom never got stretch marks with any of her pregnancies with us. She has 3 children, and I've been lucky that I haven't got them, and I haven't been like taking care of it. Like, I haven't been like moisturizing all the time or like, trying to prevent in any way. I have started now. But also that's because as your bump gets bigger, your skin feels tighter or more itchy or things like that. So it's kind of nice to put something on it anyway. Feels good. So I have this bump, body butter. So my boyfriend actually bought me a little pack. I'm going to show it to you all later. I just have to get up in a minute. And in the pack, it was like all this like pamper stuff for Mum to Be, and he got me all of that. And in it was like a bump of body butter kind of thing, and used that, loved that because it dried in straight away. Because I have a texture thing with stickiness, so I like things that dry in quickly. Not so much on my face that much, but like on the rest of my body, my hands, things like that. Anyway, so I like to do Things, Alternative Nights, so the bump mask. I didn't really enjoy that fully, but it was alright. Foot mask, things like that. And that's what I like to do with Love Island. And that's why it's like a little pamper in the evening. It reminds me to pamper, reminds me to like enjoy myself, eat nice stuff. I think there's like a hair on my lip. And it's just like pure escapism for me, and I just love it. And then like, or maybe a takeaway as well, something nice. Okay, I have to like fix this. I'll be back. Nothing more annoying when you can feel like a hair, and as a dog groomer, I know, and you can't get at it. But anyway, yeah, so what's the plan for today? The plan for today was to film my May wrap up and then like the other couple of books I read throughout the year. However, I actually decided to film my June TBR after that. And now I've decided to start a vlog all spontaneously. So I already kind of cleaned the room. And I do have to walk the dog. I tend to, both the dogs got walked yesterday. We at the weekends when Joe's around, we tend to go on like forest walks or woodland walks, and we take both the dogs with us. But during the week, if I'm walking them on my own, I will take one dog. And we currently have 4 dogs in the house. 2 are my parents' dogs and 2 are our dogs, Oscar and Ellie. You'll have seen them before in previous vlogs and things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna walk Ellie, give Ellie a walk, and then if I still have energy, because energy has been a big thing throughout this pregnancy for me, if I still have energy, I will walk Oscar as well. But I do all alternate dogs, so tomorrow Oscar get walked and then Ellie or whatever. Anyway, so that's the plan. I need to get some lunch. And then I need to read some of the book. And then I'm going to do a pamper as well for Love Island when I'm doing Love Island tonight. Watching Love Island. And also I want to do some editing of these vlogs or videos. Now I want to get them up on time. I want to do Instagram as well because I'm excited to get back into all of that again. And, you know, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. Probably do some laundry as well. Yeah, I'll probably think, oh, and I have a whole list of stuff actually I need to do. So we're actually doing a baby shower in July, the end of July, for this baby boy that we're having. And I have so much to work to do and plan for that as well. Gotta start inviting people and getting real invitations for certain people. So for like my grandparents or, you know, aunts and uncles, I want to give them physical invitations. And then for people that are like my friends and things like that, I'll just message them or whatever. I keep looking over because I'm looking at my diary thinking what else is on that diary that I need to do. Oh, I want to read 1 chapter of Practical Ways to Make Birth Better. I want to do my affirmations as well. And I'm sure there's other stuff there I have to look into as well. But yeah, look, we'll just see what that happens and we'll go through our day and we will read Summer at the Kindness Cafe. So I'm just sitting here and I've got my little trusty book here that helps me keep organized now that I have baby brain and I have to write everything down. And I realized I don't know where my laptop is. Yeah, because since we moved, everything is in bags or boxes. And I just realized I don't know which bags or boxes they're in. Or do I? Maybe, actually. Oh my god, look at my hair. Look at all the flyaways. Actually, maybe I do. But it's not going to be that easy for me to get. Oh my god. Moving. It's just the worst. Right, so we were back from our walk. It was actually a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read for maybe an hour or half an hour, something like that. And then I'm going to get on my to-do list for an hour. And then, I don't know, we'll see after that. Maybe get something to eat, maybe do some editing. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's do some reading now. Okay, so it is about 6:15 right now. Let's get more comfortable. Like I said before, we're following 3 women. One is called Abby. She has left her life in London after she was made redundant, and she has moved out to live with her sister, who is currently living in Littlewood, which is a small little village. And her sister, we get to see her life as well. She's been going through some things. She's a nurse at the local hospital in the nearest town, and she works in children's ward. I'm hoping that's not going to get really sad. But yeah, we don't know much about that so far. We are starting to learn about her past history as well, why she ran away. So both girls grew up in Cornwall with their parents, and then they moved to London. No, Abby moved to London, and then Louise, the other girl, moved out to Littlewood after she had like a big personal drama in Cornwall. The third woman's perspective that we are reading from is Esther. Esther is from Hungary, and she has come over to fulfill her husband's dying wish, and he died at a very young age from cancer. They have a 7-year-old daughter, and we don't really fully know the wish. We don't really fully know what or why she's there, but we are learning along the way. Yeah, it's about 3.5 stars at the moment. Really enjoying it, and I will definitely be reading more tonight, but I will check in the morning for that. Before I go, I do want to show you the products that I was talking about. So the Magic Bump Mask is the mask I was telling you about. I didn't really enjoy this, I have to say. I found it a bit like sticky and constricting. So it contains aloe vera and rosehip oil. I mean, my bum felt fine afterwards, the skin and everything. I mean, it wasn't bad, it's just I didn't love it. This is the Stretch Mark Smoother Oil. I haven't started using this, but I will, because like I said, I've been lucky enough not to have stretch marks so far, but I'm not sure how long that's going to last. Like I said, I do believe genetics do play a part in it. However, I don't know how much of a part they play, or if that's just like rumors or, myths. I don't know. All I know is that I'm going to start doing something about it, put in a few preventative measures in there. And this is the gift that my fiance got me, which is Mum to Be. I actually really love this. So, I think he got it on Amazon. So if you have someone in your life who's pregnant, who's about to be a mom, then maybe this might be a good idea as a gift. So just open it up there. I've only used one thing in this so far, but anyway, so this is what it comes like, packaged really cutely like that. So this I've used so far, really liked it. It did not stay like sticky on me, it dried really quickly, and like I've mentioned in the past, I do have like texture issues. Oh my god. It'll be nice when I can take a full breath again, but yeah, so it smells really nice. It's rose and vanilla, and yes, I've just used some of it, and I used it all over my body, and I really liked it. And it just says shea enriched body butter, hydrating and revitalizing skin. Yeah, it smells lovely. Yeah. This is a cute little elephant that came with it. So that'll go in the baby's room or something to do with the baby. It smells really good. Then I got Me Time bath salts, and they're just little bath salts. I haven't used them yet, and they're lavender and chamomile, so yeah, I'm looking forward to using those. Oh, this was called Glowing Bump Body Butter. And this I love because it's one of my favorite scents, which is lemongrass. I just love that scent. Lemongrass in particular, and eucalyptus. I love them. To be honest, I might wait and keep this for like when I'm in labor, because the book Practical Ways to Make Your Birth Better is all about like celebrating that time, making that an exciting time as well, because it induces oxytocin and happiness and all that kind of stuff. But I love the smell of this. and it makes me happy. So I might actually keep that for around that time. And it just says relax. Growing tiny humans is exhausting. That it is. Anyway, gotta put it on properly. Now, so there's 2 more items in here. One is a foot cream. And this is lemon and peppermint. I haven't used this yet. But it smells really nice and refreshing. Thankfully, my feet have not swollen yet. I do have a few more months to go, so that might be the case. But thankfully and hopefully, it hasn't already, and hopefully it won't in the future. But if it does, I'll be using this. And this is just called Put Your Feet Up Foot Cream, which is very cute. And the final product is Sweet Expectations Soap, which is lavender and chamomile. And there we go. Smells lovely. Haven't used this yet. Don't have my own bathroom currently. But when I do, so this will be after the baby born, I'll be putting it in the bathroom. Very cute. I might actually use it in the shower, and I could put it like a shower bar. But I'm not sure, because I do not like that squeaky feeling, that squeaky clean feeling you get from soap. Because I used to use soap in the shower for many reasons. I mean, financially it makes more sense. You get a lot more out of soap than you do out of shower gels. And for environmental, it makes more sense because there's a lot less packaging on soaps. And you can get soaps that don't have any plastic and things like that on them. So it made more sense. However, I do not enjoy the squeaky clean feeling that you get. So I stopped doing that. Maybe it was just the soaps I was using. Maybe if you could recommend soaps that don't do that, that may leave kind of like a moisturizing feeling, then I would be happy with that, which is funny because, like I said, I have a texture thing, so I don't like stickiness, but I also don't like that squeaky clean kind of feeling either. But maybe this won't do that. It's just that if I open it, then, you know, and I don't want to use it until later. I don't know. First world problems, eh? So, plan for the evening is find my laptop, do some editing, watch Love Island, do skincare, pamper, that kind of thing, read more of the book. Oh, and I still have to take things off my list as well to do. So there's a good few things to do in that time. I have like 2.5 hours until Love Island starts. So yeah. Get stuff done, and my next check-in will be tomorrow morning. I probably will film a few clips of things that I'm doing or whatever, but my next check-in I think will be tomorrow morning. Oh, before I go as well, I did forget 2 things that I've been enjoying today. So one is, you might have noticed I'm living vicariously through Kat Nesbitt. So I did mention in either my last video, maybe, I think, that we decided not to travel abroad this year, well, for summer sun holiday because of pregnancy and everything else. So I am missing that right now. I love planning like a trip and packing and all of that. So I'm vicariously living through Kat Nesbitt, who is a flight attendant and travels to all these countries and has all these adventures. She's really easy to watch, relatable, down to earth, and yeah, I just enjoy watching her. Another thing I've been enjoying actually is like, I like background noise sometimes when I'm reading, and I have been listening to like seashore sounds, you know, like the waves and things like that. Really enjoying that. I love that this time of year. Normally it's like coffee shop or fire or, you know, jazz. But in the summertime, I much prefer the waves and the sounds of the ocean. So, yeah, just thought I'd add that in. And I recommend checking out Kat Nesbitt if you haven't already. Because, yeah, it's just enjoyable to watch. That's all. guys, or I should say afternoon. I think it's about 2 o'clock at this stage. So last night didn't actually end up getting any more reading done. I decided instead to do editing. Once I got into it, I didn't want to stop. So, 1 second. Lola, of course. So yeah, I got really into that. In fact, it's uploading to YouTube right now and it's going to be up today, which I'm so excited about because I looked at the videos and the last video that I uploaded was 10 months ago. So yeah, it's been a while. I did do more reading of, one moment, of, see this lighting here? I'm not quite sure what's going on, but anyway, Summer at the Kindness Cafe, read a bit more of that. Still really liking it, really enjoying it. Looking forward to kind of reading more into it, and yeah, just really enjoying it in general, getting to know the characters, and I definitely think there is, each character has their own kind of issues with surrounding love, so there's definitely love stories within it, even though I don't think it's actually romance. I think it's like women's fiction. So today is just going to be a chill day at home, I think. I'm going to upload the video, probably edit June TBR video. That has to go up pretty soon too because it is the 11th of June right now. I'm going to walk Oscar because Ellie got walked yesterday. Then what else? Oh, I have other stuff to do on my to-do list as well concerning kind of baby shower, hospital appointments and things like that. Doctor's appointment tomorrow to get bloods done, so I'm actually going to treat myself. Can you hear that wind? But I'm going to treat myself to a coffee in a local coffee shop and maybe some food and do some reading, and yeah, because I don't know about you, but I'm not the biggest fan of needles. So that's been testing. I'm getting better at it, obviously. There's a lot of needles involved when you're pregnant, testing for everything all of the time. So yeah, but I'm going to make a kind of a treat out of it, and I'm going to run some errands as well while I'm in town, like getting some food and different things like that. I mean, grocery shopping, stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's kind of just the plan today. Just a bit of a lazy day, reading, editing, vlogging. I'm just looking at my little notebook here with everything in it. And yeah, just, you know, those few people I have to get in contact and, you know, different things like that. So yeah, I'll leave you here and I'll check back in with you later. Guys, I don't know if I look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today. I am tired. I only got like 4 hours sleep last night. I find that my sleeping pattern is so awkward now, as in like some nights I get like 4 or 5 hours sleep, other nights I need like 12 hours. It's mad. But I talked to the doctor. I think it could be normal. It's just pregnancy related, like, to be honest. Yeah, because I'm sitting in the shade right now. It's hard to see just how hot it is outside. So today I'm gonna go to a little coffee shop. I'm gonna do some reading. What else? I just went to doctor's, got bloods done, and then I've got to go and get dog food, people food, And what else? I have to pick up a couple of other things. What I like to do is once a week, I like to go in and do kind of all my errands in town rather than going in 2 or 3 times, during the week, because like obviously trying to save money now and things like that with the baby coming. So I just think it's unnecessary to like spend so much diesel, even though we're actually only like 5 minutes away from town. But it's not even just being in town, like town's quite busy. So, I mean, with traffic and everything else, and then drive from one town to the other because it's quite a big town if you want to get things. It's just kind of a waste, I think, of money, So as I have my bloods today is going to be my errand day, for things I need to do. And, yeah, I have a bit of a list of things, I guess. And then, to be honest, it's not like I don't go anywhere else than the rest of the week. In fact, I've got quite a busy week between now and next Thursday, I think. But it's just like, if I can group kind of tasks and things together, then I think that makes more sense, not only for me, because it's hard for me to be doing things all the time. So, it means I get to rest more if I don't have to go into town 3 times a week. I only have to go in once. And also I think it like saves money on petrol and it saves time and effort, So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to enjoy some of the sunshine as well. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have a coffee. I haven't had a coffee yet. Decaf, of course. And yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Oh, didn't really do much reading last night. Did a little bit of reading actually yesterday. I read for, I think, a couple of hours altogether, but I didn't really do that much reading. However, I did do my editing and the video is up now, my May wrap up. And then I'll start editing my June TBR today. So, yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. Hi guys, so I'm home now, just chilling in the egg chair. I made myself a picture of water with lemon and cucumber, which I love this time of year. I'm so tired. I did so much today, run so many errands, got all the animal feed. That's Lily, she likes to bark. Got all the animal feed, people food, and everything else that we needed. Oh, sorry. And everything else that we needed to get as well. I'm so tired now, to be honest. All I want to do is go for a nap. But the only thing that's stopping me is that the weather is so beautiful and I still have some planning and things to be doing. So I thought I'd sit out with the dogs and do that. But to be honest with you, I'll probably last about half an hour, and then I'll end up going for a nap anyway. So hi guys, it's actually been quite a while since I filmed my last clip, so for you it'll be about a few seconds, but for me it's been at least a week since I did that. I've actually been finished this book for a few days, and I'm now currently reading, one second, Tress of the Emerald Sea, which I am loving, but that's only a quick side note. That's not really part of this video, but the reason that I have taken so long, actually one moment, just turn off the air conditioning because it is really hot here. So we got like this air conditioning cooler box thing. Anyway, the reason that it's been such a gap is because I've been dealing with things health-wise. So I started to notice that I was feeling really, really bad, and not pregnancy-wise, just within myself, there was something wrong. And I spent a lot of time going back and forth, doctors, blood tests and everything, and trying to figure out what was wrong. turns out there was quite a lot wrong. So turns out I had low vitamin B levels, and anyone who's had low vitamin B12 knows just how bad you feel. That's one of the not hormones, one of the vitamins or that you need in order to feel good or function or cope with things. So because mine was really low, I was dealing with that. I had to get an injection. That's fine. Then some while later, I learned that I now have gestational diabetes, which is another reason why I would be feeling not in myself, down, no energy, lack of motivation, and just general crappiness. And that was a bit of a blow, to be honest with you. I wasn't expecting it at all. So if you're in the same position as me and you find out that you have gestational diabetes, then I have 3 things to say to you. 1, you are not alone. This happens to so many women. And yeah, there is so much advice, so much help. And actually, I went on TikTok last night and I found a lot of help through there, to be honest with you. And I'm not usually a big recommender of TikTok for, medical advice. But it did help me looking at ordinary women dealing with this that I was dealing with. 2, it's not actually your fault. So the diabetes actually comes from the placenta, so it actually has nothing really to do with you at all. It's kind of the luck of the draw, and it just means that the hormones and the placenta, whatever, they're reducing the... I'm not good with this, so please do your own research, but it's hindering the process, that would normally take place. So yeah. And then thirdly, if you, like me, you have a fear of needles or anything like that, because I didn't even want to do the finger thing, and today's my first day doing it, it's not that bad. I have cried quite a bit, because not only of feeling terrible, but also with finding out about this, and it is an adjustment. But, it's doable, and I'm figuring it out. And then finally, probably I would say the most impactful on my mood and my health was the fact that I had an iron deficiency that wasn't really picked up on. So the doctor said to me that anything under 30 would be considered deficient, and mine was 8. So all those 3 things together meant that I have not been doing so well, physically and mentally. And I'm trying to recover from that now. So today I've started my kind of gestational diabetes lifestyle change. Yesterday I started taking my iron tablets, and I did get my injection for my vitamin B. However, all of these things take time to fix themselves and the levels to correct and all of this. So it'll only be over the next month before I see any true results, which means I still feel terrible. So I am dressed up right now because I am going to a medium tonight. Honestly, couldn't think of anything worse. Nothing to do with the medium, just the fact that doing anything is such a huge deal right now, because I'm constantly exhausted, I'm constantly feeling down, I'm constantly feeling undermotivated or unmotivated. So honestly, just leaving the house sounds terrible. But I decided to get ready. I decided to give myself a couple of hours to get ready, because I didn't want to be overwhelmed and having to rush things, because rushing is just not working for me right now. So I took my time, I put on some makeup, got the lashes on, and all of that good stuff. And we are going, it's like a group thing, because I didn't want to go to, complete side note and unimportant to anyone else, but I would be quite spiritual when it comes to mediums and things like that. So I have seen them in the past, and I'd be quite spiritual within spirits and universe and things like that. But again, this is just completely me and not really anything I expect you to care about. But anyway, so normally, like if this was a one-to-one session, I wouldn't be going, because I just feel bad enough. I don't need somebody telling me things where I might worry about something, especially when I'm 7 months pregnant. I don't need that in my life. But this is like a group event where like it's a kind of a show almost, and I think she talks to random people. I hope I'm not one of these people, so I'm going to actually ask my spirits, please don't talk to me because I don't want to. Obviously, I suppose if it's super important, you know, I'm not going to be too angry. I just don't want to hear anything that I need to worry about because right now my mental health isn't in the best condition. But anyway, that is all what's happening right now. Let's get back to the book. So I did finish this book a couple of days ago and I really enjoyed it. I would actually give this book a 4.5. That's how much I really enjoyed it. It actually had me in tears at one point. I am quite hormonal at the moment, you know, and I've got stuff going on. But at the same time, I do believe that even if I wasn't, it still would have caught me at the point where it caught me. I highly recommend it. I never really hear anyone talk about Victoria Walters. I actually do own at least one more book belonging of hers. Might be two, but I have one book anyway, but it's like a winter themed book, so I won't be reading it anytime soon. But yeah, I think I gave a synopsis before, but basically it follows the lives of three women and how they end up in this village called Littlewood and their backstories and how they've gotten to their lives, or at this point of their lives, by the time that we meet them, the kind of things that have happened to them and so on, and then how they progress from there. So basically, they all kind of have life-changing events happen in different ways for different areas of their life, be that kind of like career, love life, or lifestyle, things like that. And yeah, honestly, I really enjoyed it. I like the whole idea of the act of kindness and how by doing one kind act kind of ripple effects into other good things happening for you too. It's a nice summer read as well. It starts in, I think, the end of May, June and goes on until the end of August. So it's like perfect for this season. It's I say lighthearted. It does deal with some heavier topics, such as, you know, death and things like that. However, it's not described or anything in the book. It's just something that has happened to one of our characters. Her partner has passed away. So there is kind of dealing with grief in that sense, but it's not very graphic about death or anything like that. And yeah, I'm not sure what to say about it, but it's a 4.5 from me, and very much recommend this book for this time of year. Right, so there you have it. My first vlog didn't go as planned, but when do things go as planned? I will have a wrap up coming soon. I will have my July TBR and summer ween TBR coming up. And yeah, I'm excited. So if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye.